Late night glow from the laptop screen. Old fights roll like a memory. We break down every hold, every heartache. Heroes fall, then they rise again. We feel the bruise behind the glory. We live for every comeback story. From the Indy halls to the Titans ring. We hear the crowd roar. We feel everything. Oh yeah, this is the value of wrestling, where the broken keep on pressing. Every scar, every chant, every blessing. We are contenders and not pretend.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to get everything together so we can make this happen for sure. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Value of Wrestling, and I am the big time B.T. Baldwin. You know it, and we appreciate you being here. We are just trying to do a couple little things left here. Give me 1 second as okay, there we go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Value of Wrestling. I'm the big time BT Baldwin, and as always, this is the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where we talk about everything independent wrestling. And right now, I'm recording this for YouTube, but I'm actually live on TikTok trying to advance all this stuff and all this, and hopefully soon enough we can be live on both YouTube again and TikTok at the same time. Maybe next Thursday we can make that all happen with even a bigger surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there could be a big surprise coming forward right here on the Value of Wrestling. If everything works out correctly, we could be talking about some old school stuff. If you know what I'm talking about. Oh, you don't know.
Mark out or get out. If you ain't hit a mark out, then get out. You gotta be like me, slapping me. Slapping me. Me slapping me. Ooh. Me slapping me. Me slapping me. If you ain't hit a mark out, then get out. Then get out. You gotta be like me, slapping me. Slapping me.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, who knows what'll happen next Thursday? I'm just throwing it out there. It's a great possibility. Anything and everything will happen. But we're here. We're live. I mean, you may not have heard that on TikTok. I don't know. Maybe you heard that on TikTok. I didn't pay attention if it actually played on TikTok. So if you heard it on TikTok, that's awesome. Let's see one more thing here. Oh, you did? Okay. So everybody heard it. Everybody knows. So tune in. Hopefully next Thursday we can do this as a double live on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. That is the ultimate goal. But right now we're recording for YouTube, so it'll be up later today. But TikTok, we're doing this live right here, right now. The Value of Wrestling on the big time BT Baldwin. You know me. If you don't, you better get to know. This is the Value Wrestling Podcast, and of course, this is the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where we talk about everything independent wrestling. And as you see, we have a new banner. If you're on YouTube, you'll see the brand new banner pop up. On TikTok, you can see it kind of behind me, but not in detail. And of course, we have the new Value of Wrestling 80s Power Rock Ballad. Yeah. One more time.
Late night glow from the laptop screen. Old fights roll like a memory. We break down every hold, every heartache. Heroes fall, then they rise again. We feel the bruise behind the glory. We live for every comeback story. From the Indy halls to the Titans ring. We hear the crowd roar. We feel everything. Oh yeah, this is the value of wrestling.
Oh, you know it. You know it. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be fun. But this is the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, and our new theme song.
We are contenders and not
Oh, you know it, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, tell me what you think of the brand new theme song for the Value of Wrestling right here. Introducing it for the first time on the IWCP. If you haven't checked out this week, we brought back the weekly roundup where we talk about everything going on in the week of professional wrestling. I also brought a new show, The Big Time Breakdown. And I know Mr. Z referenced this, and this has been out on the world. And if you've seen it, you've seen it. But ladies and gentlemen, there's a man that can make his return to this channel also, another return in the near future. Mr. C says, don't say his name. I don't know if he's like Joe Hendry, so you might want to be careful. But a lot of things coming together for the Value of Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, as you know. But tomorrow, some point tonight, tomorrow, WWE 2K26 drops. I have the Monday Night War version, and I'm hoping to start streaming all of that here and hopefully add something more into that. I've got to do some work, but bear with me. We might have some live streaming, some streaming on at least YouTube of the WWE 2K26 as it comes out tonight. Hopefully we'll get that all streamed. But anyways, that's all that stuff. That's a lot to talk about. But we're here for one thing. We're here for the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where I tell you all about what's going on in the world of independent wrestling right here, at least in California, maybe a little bit in Nevada, maybe a little bit in Oregon, but we talk about it all. We want to grow. If you're an independent wrestling company anywhere in the nation, anywhere in the world, and want to reach out, give us information about where, when, and we can connect. If you're an independent booker, part of an independent company, or even a wrestler that's on the independent scene that wants to get their name out and have an interview, we've done some great interviews on this channel. We'd love to do it with you. Reach out, talk to us. Let's get something done. You can do all that by getting to us at valuewrestling@gmail.com, or follow us on TikTok. Send us a message. And if you're doing that, make sure you're following us on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff so you can help this community grow, get bigger, get better, because the Value Wrestling is truly here, and the Value Wrestling is always a contender and never a pretender. But let's talk about independent wrestling and what is going on this weekend for March 6th, 7th, and 8th. The first weekend in March, ladies and gentlemen, can you believe it? March 2026 is here. We're already knocking on that door. We've already made it to that hour, and it's crazy to think that we are 3 months into a brand new year in 2026. And what an exciting year for professional wrestling. It's always going to be, whether it be the big scenes or the independent scenes, whether it be WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, TNA, GCW, any of these companies that you want to throw out there, or independent wrestlings like the ones that we love to be a part of across the board. Anyways, let's get into some of the shows that you're going to find here this weekend, starting with Pro Championship Wrestling. Pro Championship Wrestling brings PCW Prospects on Friday, March 6th. Live from Yuba City, California, 1282 Hassett Avenue, Yuba City, California. Again, 1282 Hassett Avenue in Yuba City, California. Pre-sale tickets are $15. Tickets are $20 at the door. The doors will open at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Bell time is 7 p.m. You can reach out to them at pcwnorcal.com. That's pcwnorcal.com. To get more information and details, or you can reach out to them by this phone number, area code 530-315-4020. That's 530-315-4020 for some live pro wrestling. And this is PCW Prospects. This is a prospect show. This is where the young talent get to get in the ring and show their skills, what they've got going on. This is going to be the future of independent wrestling and the future of wrestling. This is a great show to go to. It's going to be a very intimate venue, but it is going to be a fun time, and you're going to get to see a lot of newer talent, a lot of talent that may not be on the scenes yet, trying to get their foot in the door of the professional wrestling scene here in California, especially in NorCal. This is up in Yuba City, so if you're going to be in the Yuba City area, or the greater Yuba City area, Yuba City, Davis, Woodland, Knights Landing, Orville, Marysville. Sorry, excuse me. I don't even know why I said it that way. You could go all the way up to Reading. We go down to Sacramento. We could go over to Roseville, Lincoln. We could go up into the foothills of Auburn. I mean, we could spread out and get wild in places that you're going to be. But if you're going to be in the area, Yuba City is going to be the place to be tomorrow night, starting at 6:30 p.m. Again, you can get those pre-sale tickets at $15, so you have until the end of, or until I would assume sometime tomorrow. I don't know exactly. Again, their doors open at 6:30, so if you get your tickets now, save $5. $25. You want to buy the tickets at the door, $20. Best $20 in the business is when you give it to an independent company, because they're going to use it to do what they need to do to keep the doors open, to keep promoting, to get new talent, to grow talent, to do all this fun stuff. That's why when you invest your money into independent wrestling, you're investing into something special. Anyways, PCW, Pro Championship Wrestling, and they're going to be live tomorrow night in Yuba City. Chatsworth, California. Yes, once again, Chatsworth, California is going to be taken over by Millennium Pro Wrestling. So if you're in the Chatsworth, California area, it'll be Millennium Pro Wrestling Collision Course. That is Friday night, March 6th, live from 19,801 Nordhoff Place, Suite 110 in Chatsworth, California. If you know where Chatsworth, California is, congratulations. If you don't, well, I don't either, really. I'd have to look it up on a map. Should we look it up on a map? Let's look it up on a map. We talk about Chatsworth, California all the time. We need to know where Chatsworth, California really is. Chatsworth, California is in the greater LA area. It's south of Santa Clarita. So if you're coming over the 5, if you're coming past, the infamous Magic Mountain and coming down 5, you're going to cross over on... over the Granada Hills, whatever this highway is that does not tell me, I guess the 118. Yeah, if you take the 118 out towards the coast and you get past Granada Hills, you'll eventually wind up in Chatsworth. And so if you're in the LA area, Chatsworth, California, Millennium Pro Wrestling Collision Course, let's get on it. Let's get there. Bell time, 7:30 p.m. Tickets seem to be $15. So if you need more information, check them out on Facebook. It looks like they can be found on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Millennium Pro Wrestling's website, which I don't know what it is. But, hey, if you're looking for more information, of course, if you want to follow along with what I'm talking about or need more details, you can always go to Independent.com and go to their independent calendar part of it, and it'll bring up all the shows for California. So, Chatsworth, California, Millennium Pro Wrestling, they're on a collision course. It should be a fun time. Millennium Pro Wrestling, a big deal out there in the Chatsworth, California area. Okay, I've got background noises. So I don't know what background noises we're hearing, but I do apologize if you're hearing background noises on TikTok. Bear with me. If somebody was there listening, let me know if you hear some weird background noises. It may be blowers, it may be a couple fans, but I apologize. Bear with me. We're growing, we're learning. Anyways, Friday night, Oakland, California. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a fun time at the Continental Club at 1658 12th Street in Oakland, California on Friday night. This is a 21 and over show, so this is for only 21 over. The other shows are I can talk. They're family friendly, so everybody, all ages, you can come check out the shows. But this one right here that we're going to talk about is a 21 and over show. It is Slamtown presents Blood Omen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Slamtown coming to you Friday, March 6th from 8 p.m. from the Continental Club in Oakland, California. You can get your tickets at eventbrite.com. Check out www.slam.town for more information and details. You can also find out more about Slamtown by following Hoodslam on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and the Hoodslam website. And, of course, a lot of these programs are on a Triller TV. If you're looking for action from Slamtown, Hoodslam, you can check them out on Triller TV if you want to. So always pay attention to what's going on there. You never know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 21 over show. Slamtown presents Blood Omen. And if you haven't ever been to an event like this, you're missing out. So if you're going to be in the Oakland, California area, go check out Slamtown. 21 and over. It's going to be one of a kind. And that wraps up Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that wraps up Friday night for us. It's going to be a fun time in the old town in Oakland for that show. So if you're going to be in the area, go check that out and have a fun time. And that wraps up our Friday night of independent wrestling shows across the board. So if you're going to be in Oakland, California, if you're going to be in Chatsworth, LA area, or if you're going to be in the Yuba City area, these are all great shows to go check out. We gave you a whole list. Pro Championship Wrestling, Yuba City, Chatsworth with Millennium Pro Wrestling, and, of course, Slamtown taking over Oakland and the Continental Center, I believe, in Oakland, California. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Saturday. Saturday, professional wrestling storming in all over the place. It's going to be a fun time all over the place on Saturday, March 7th. First up, live from Berkeley, California. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, live from Berkeley, California. 1275 San Pablo Avenue, Berkeley, California. It's Oasis Pro Wrestling presenting Bay versus the World 4. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the best in the Bay versus the World 4, taking place March 7th. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Bell time is 5 p.m. This is an all-ages show. 1275 San Pablo Avenue, Berkeley, California. It looks like we're going to have the South Pacific Savages versus the Strays. That's what I think we're having. The Millennium Mafia, the Gator Boys, Big Meat, Jacob Axton, Mia Sweet, Anton Voorhees, Dark Side, all going to be in attendance. And in a Punjabi lumberjack match, Sancho Damira taking on the Punjabi Lion, the big man himself, Shima. So, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be well worth it. A Punjabi lumberjack match, all taking place at Oasis Pro when they present Bay versus the World 4 live from Berkeley, California, 1275 San Pablo Avenue, Berkeley, California. This is Saturday. Oasis Pro. You can find more information on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But hey, check them out. Oasis Pro. What a great place to be. What a great company to be a part of. Always a fun time when you out to an Oasis Pro show. And if you're going to see some of the name, I mean, like the South Pacific Savages, the Millennium Mafia, the Gator Boys, even in the house. And of course, Anton Voorhees, and of course, Chima and Central Demira, they're going to be in a lumberjack match. If you want to talk about meat slapping meat, Mr. Z, that's going to be huge right there. Something you all want to talk about and check out. That's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime thing. So,
Meat slapping me.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, meat slapping meat. Anywho, Oasis Pro Wrestling from Berkeley, California on Saturday evening. Check them out. Bell time or door time 4:30, bell time 5 p.m. Also, another major event, the first of its kind. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to throw it back to Yuba City, and it is Supreme Pro Wrestling Academy Show, where all their young talent are going to get a chance to put on the performance of a lifetime. Yes, Supreme Pro Wrestling live from 1282 Hassett Avenue in Yuba City, California. So if you went to Pro Championship Wrestling on Friday, it's going to be in that same venue. Yes, PCW, SPW, and a couple other companies share this little same venue to do what they need to do in Yuba City, even training. So if you're looking for a place to train where you're there on either Friday or Saturday night, you're going to know where they come out and train. And maybe you can talk to these companies and train to become a professional wrestler. If your heart desires, you're never too old. Trust me, you're never too old to get in that ring and take a chance. But anyway, Supreme Pro Wrestling presenting their first ever Academy show live from 1282 Hassett Avenue in Yuba City, California. Doors open at 5:30. Bell time is 6 p.m. Tickets are $10. This is going to be the best $10 you're going to spend all weekend. So check them out. Go to this show. A lot of young names, a lot of upcoming names. This is going to be a fun one. So go check out Supreme Pro Wrestling. Been around for almost 26 years now. Their big 26th anniversary show coming up next month. They've got a big show coming up this month on the third Sunday of the month. And but let's check out the Academy show. If you're going to be out in Yuba City or anywhere near on Friday or Saturday night, go out and check them out. Again, doors open at 5:30, bell time 6 p.m. Tickets $10. 1282 Hassett Avenue. 1282 Hassett Avenue, Yuba City, California. It is in Unit 9 if that helps anybody out, but I'm sure you're going to find it. It's not going to be hidden. Also, Saturday night, Stars of Wrestling presents Luck of the Brawl. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Stars of Wrestling presents Luck of the Brawl live from San Leandro, California, 2082 Edison Avenue in San Leandro, California. Tickets at SOWtickets.com. That's SOWTIX.com. For tickets and information, you can find Stars of Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. This is the Luck of the Brawl at the Starplex in San Leandro, California. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Check out for more information, SOWtickets.com. Stars of Wrestling in San Leandro, California. If you're going to be in the San Leandro, California area, then go check out this show. I see a picture with some faces on there. I see Stoner Boys. I see a Fatu. I see a Big Ugly. I see a what is that? Is that a Preston Price? I also see a couple other familiar names whose names are blank in my head at the moment, so forgive me. But hey, if you're looking for something to do on Saturday night, Stars of Wrestling live from the Starplex in San Diego, California, 2082. More information, of course, at SOWtickets.com. That's SOWtickets.com, SOWTIX.com. So go check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Also on Saturday from Coronado, California, it'll be 3PWA. So 3PWA is going, the 3Ps, Power, Precision, and Pro Wrestling Alliance. If you need to understand what it is, they're going to be bringing you March Mayhem Saturday, March 7th, live from the Arena Dome at 2045 California Avenue, Suite 110 in Coronado, California. General admission is $25. Front row is $35. Children 3 to 12 is $15. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. You can check them out at 3PWA on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. You can also check them out at www.3pwa.com, or you can call 818-873-3PWA for more information and details. 3PWA, Coronado, California, Saturday night at the Arena Dome, located at 2045 California Avenue, Suite 110, Coronado, California. If you're going to be in the area, make sure you check them out for big events on Saturday night. Doors open 6:30, bell time 7 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a hot time in Old Town tonight when wrestling returns to Pacheco and Pacheco Square Gardens for sure, as Action Coast Wrestling presents Untouchable. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Action Coast Wrestling returns to Pacheco Square Gardens with Untouchable, and it is going to be a fun time. They're going to be located at 110 2nd Avenue, Suite D8, Pacheco, California. That's how we're going down. It's a family-friendly, all-ages show. Doors open at 7:30 p.m., and they are taking over the Pacheco Square Gardens when Action Coast Wrestling returns with Action Coast Wrestling Untouchable. Who will be untouchable? We don't know, but if you're looking for some great wrestling action in the Pacheco area, the Bay Area, on Saturday night, that is your place to be. Now, we move to Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. 4 big events going to take over your Sunday calendar. So if you're not done Saturday and still want to get some wrestling action, we got it for you right here. Sunday, FMLS Lucha Libre takes place from 4800 South Broadway in Los Angeles, California. Domingo 8 de Marzo. I guess that is the name of the place. 3 p.m. Tickets for adults 20, kids 10. You can contact him at 323-781-0018. El Hijo de la Barca going to be in the house for that one. You can get more information at FMLS Lucha Libre Facebook, FMLS Lucha Libre on Instagram, Twitter, and their website. Tickets at Ticketon. So check out your tickets on Ticketon. So if you're going to be in the LA area, if you're going to be in the Broadway area of Los Angeles, this might be a fun show. 3 p.m. showtime. $20 for adults, 10 for kids. That's on Sunday, too. Also on Sunday in Gardena, California at 14,948 Crenshaw Boulevard in Gardena, California. Crimson Crown Wrestling, CCW, presents Welcome to the Grindhouse. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a pro wrestling fundraiser for Flesh Wounds Features presents Welcome to the Grindhouse, Sunday, March 8th. Live pro wrestling and horror movie screening. So that should be funny from Gardena Cinema, 14,948 Crenshaw Boulevard, Gardena, California. Doors open at 3 p.m. Bell time is 3:30. The movie's at 7 p.m. Front row VIP tickets, $35. General admission is $25. If you want tickets, visit www.gardenacinema.com, gardenacinema.com. That's GARDENACINEMA.com. Or for more information, check out www.fleshwoundfeatures.com. That's fleshwoundfeatures.com. Fleshwoundfeatures.com. FLESHWOUNDFEATURS.com. I did that for you. That is a lot to spell out. So go check it out. This looks like a fun event. You can check out Crimson Crown Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, their YouTube, and even their website. GardenaCinema.com is the place to get your tickets. So if you're looking for wrestling and a horror show screening, and you're going to be in the Gardena, California area, go check that out. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Lucha Pro is taking over Los Angeles, California, 4 p.m. Lucha Pro from 132 East Florence Avenue, South Central Los Angeles. Adults are $25. Kids are $15 if you're looking for pro wrestling action. On Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m., check out Lucha Pro, 132 East Florence Avenue, Los Angeles, California. Tickets are only available at the door. Check out Lucha Pro on Facebook and Instagram for more details on Sunday. Finally, on Sunday, United Wrestling Network takes over Long Beach, California. Yes, United Wrestling Network, in association with the Thunder Studio, presents Sunday, March 8, 2026, bell time, 5:30 p.m. Tickets on sale now at sundaynightslam.com. That's sundaynightslam.com, SUNDAYNIGHT, slam, SLAAM.com. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can check it out. This is going to be a fun event. Get your tickets. It's at 20,434 East, or 20,434 South Santa Fe Avenue, Long Beach, California. Sunday Night Slam, United Wrestling Network. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a live event. It is going to be featured on Roku, Fubu, Triller TV. Watch Adrenaline Plus on YouTube, Roku, Fubu, Swerve TV, Triller, Sling, and Direct TV. So you can watch Adrenaline Plus from the United Wrestling Network. This is going to be a fun one. The World's United Wrestling Network's World Ladies Championship, Garcia versus Big Mama. Heritage Champion Maximilian is going to be on this show. The United States Wrestling Network World Tag Team Champion title matches on the line. Live Danger versus 5150. And, of course, if you want to see the United Wrestling Network World Championship on the line, you're going to see Hammerstone versus Cruz. So all those matches on the poster here for United Wrestling Network on their Sunday Night Slam live show. This is going to be a live recorded show. So if you want to check out some live professional wrestling at a reasonable price, I'm sure I don't see ticket prices, but you can get tickets at sundaynightslam.com, sundaynightslam.com. For more information, you can go to Thunder Studios. Okay, tickets look like they start at $15, ladies and gentlemen, $15. So, yeah, if you want ringside up seats, it's looking like $43 for those tickets. If you want club seats, $21. General admission, $32. So yeah, tickets start at $21 for club seats, it looks like, and $43 for ringside. Lots of tickets, so check them out. And that's a lot to say, ladies and gentlemen, lots to say. If you're looking for more information, always go to independent.com. That's Indy, I-N-D-Y, dependent, DEPENDENT.com. Go to their calendar. And I'll break down all the events going on every and each weekend throughout the month that is current and into the future. There's some that are in April out to May, but it gives you all the events going on for March, all the ones we talk about, where I get my information and follow through to get you all out there. Next weekend's going to be some fun stuff. I see a lot of big shows from a lot of companies that we already know, so that is going to be a fun time. And we're moving forward with lots of major events, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you are there for that and keep going. And we'll see how it all plays out. So many other shows. We still have shows from Stoner Year coming up this month. Ugly Dojo, Full Queer, Empire Wrestling, Rival Pro Wrestling, UGWA, SVN, XWW, we got the Best of the West doing some shows. We got 209 Dragons Den with a show coming out. We got SPW with their major third Sunday of the show, Ugly Dojo shows, and so much more in March. March is going to be a fun time leading up to all the big events coming up. It's going to be really, really exciting. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for everything that's going on in the world of independent wrestling. As we move forward, we told you all the major shows that are going on this weekend. So make sure you check it out. Follow us on TikTok, and also make sure you keep up with us on YouTube. We're live on TikTok right now, but this is being recorded for YouTube later. If you missed this, it's going to be a great time to catch up then. But I hope you enjoy. If you're on TikTok, you may not be seeing all the new stuff, but we have a new theme song, a new background, so all the stuff's upgraded, updated, and we're staying ahead of the curve. There's a lot of major events coming up. We hope we covered all those for you, and you're fully aware. Again, go check out the independent with a Y, .com and their calendar. It's going to show you all the major events. That's what we do. We talk about all the major independent events going on this weekend. We do thank you for joining us. We do thank you for showing up. I see the reality is in the house. What's up? Hopefully next week we can be live both on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. So make sure you join us and check us out as we go forward. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always a fun time. It's always a pleasure to be here to do this. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you follow along. Like, we are bringing new stuff, like I said, tonight, tomorrow, sometime. WWE 2K26 comes out. I hope to do some streaming of that. I should be back Sunday with a weekly roundup where we go over everything on wrestling. If you like me and want me to do live shows again, maybe we can get back to that. Hopefully we can do them both on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. And if we want to get back to having some fun, you know, there's always...
Me slapping me.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, baby. Put them in a figure four, twisting like a 4-4. Head spinning like a snow globe, bigger than the North Pole. So cold, make you mark out or you gotta get out. And when I say that, you better know what it's about. You gotta be like me, slapping me.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you for joining us. I thank you for being here. I'm going to send us off with the new theme music of the Value of Wrestling. And we're going to get out of here and call it a night. We're wrapping up. Trying to get the last few minutes of time here on TikTok so we can reach their little standard mark. We appreciate you as always. Stay tuned. We'll be back.